Welcome everybody to another Voice of Nick show. We're working on the illustrations again. I generated a different picture as the base for our INOKO chapter image because I think we were making good headway on that other one, but it was just like we were really swimming upstream with that. So I like this one. I think it's less of a direct look, like most of the pictures aren't really meant to be looking kind of directly at something, but rather getting a kind of a general feel for the image. So instead, now the kids are walking away, and it's not really going to be, I don't think I'm going to even put them in the traditional costumes. I might experiment with that. But first, we'll kind of clean up the city, buildings and stuff. We will, just do some general, oops. How did that switch to the watercolor brush? How is this happening? I didn't even close Photoshop. All my settings changed. Was I using the watercolor brush before? Why does it seem different now? I don't know. Kind of give that a fade on there. Most of this stuff looks pretty fine. We don't want to kind of worry about the sort of general looking brush strokes. We want to, if anything, remove ones that look too finished, I guess. Oops. I do kind of think some of these tree things don't really work though. Ah, did I crash Photoshop? What happened? Oh, I put it on a different screen. There's Metal Gear Solid. Okay. Most of this looks pretty good. I don't really have a problem with a lot of it. Let's experiment real quick and just see what it would be like if we gave him a costume of the era. Because kids at that time would wear these kind of fanciful, sort of kimono looking costumes. But I don't know if it reads from like a modern day viewer looking at it as like a boy's costume or outfit, I guess you'd call it. It would be more like that. I also don't like this kid's red outfit. Feels too like, I don't know, saturated. I think even this orange might be too much. I do want them to have somewhat differently colored outfits though. No. Well, yeah, hold on. Let's not abandon this idea yet. Let's see. Can we give him some kind of... I want him to have a differently colored upper versus lower area. I don't know that this purple works. I think it's too deep compared to everybody else's costumes, which are not that saturated. And I don't know, maybe they're going to some kind of gathering or something. Maybe we could add like a big crowd in the background. I don't know if I would want to really get too crazy with it, but let's... turn up the flow, maybe? Is that gonna do what I'm trying to do? No? Yeah, you know, this kid in the front, both of his pieces of clothing are too saturated. Let's go back to the drawing board on this kid. We're gonna duplicate that and do one of those. And let's try giving him a costume that matches the color that they already have for him. It actually kind of makes sense already. I think we just need to put, I think. I think that's pretty much good. What else? Again, we want the kind of sketchier style. Maybe define some more of these branches up on the top here. The more I define these branches, though, the more it makes it feel like those other ones don't belong. Try to kind of integrate some of the colors from that into this. What else we got here? Sort of take out some of these nondescript things. Yeah, so there's some kind of like festival or something happening, I guess, in the background. That's what these kids are going to. I really like this concept of the tree, you know, sort of breaking through the sidewalk. I don't know if they would really have sidewalks in this era, but I think that's probably fine. It's kind of nondescript enough that it could be conceivably some other, I don't know, type of thing, pile of boxes or something. Okay. Yeah, I think this works. I think our addition of the costumes on this one worked a lot better, and we're certainly going with the grain on this one, where the other one we were super fighting against the picture, which, you know, that's definitely, there's nothing wrong with that. most people would probably prefer that an artist do something like that rather than this, which is where we're using a majority of what Midjourney created. In the other one, we were going to be creating a lot of stuff from scratch. But for this project, that's not really what I'm going for. You know, we're trying to work with the tool, with the software, to kind of have it build something that I'm really kind of nudging in the right direction. So it's looking good. I'll put the other one in the old folder. I think this one will be the final. Let's take a look at my list here. Okay. Good. So now we need 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 6 pictures we need. 4 of them are for chapters, and 2 of them are, one of them is the cover. Actually, I guess we'd need 2 covers, but we'll figure that out. We need covers for the books, audio and regular books, and then we need, I was thinking of doing like a stylized map in the opening that shows where the narrator's town is. So we'll think about that too. That's going to do it for this one, though. Thanks for joining, ladies and gents. I will see you next time. Bye-bye.